Hey guys, welcome back to another video. Manchester City versus Brentford. The game has just kicked off and I have just managed to get a watch along on the go, which I wasn't expecting to do today, but we are here and we are good. It's good to see City out with a very strong team. Fingers crossed it'll be a very satisfying victory too. Very last minute this watch along. I apologise, but you know, honestly, changing a dirty nappy, that is life these days as an adult for me until today. And got on though, and we're going to watch this game today. Good morning from America, says Beppy. Good morning. Hello to obviously people slowly filtering into the chat. It's nice to see people nice and alert in America. Where are you from in America, Beppy? And I hope you're well, my friend. I don't know how much this stream is behind or is it ahead or whatever, but either way, Jamaica as well, from Minneapolis. Look at all these people. Come on, you got. Wait, PA, where's that? I don't know what PA is. Is that Pennsylvania or something? I don't know. What's PA? Sorry, us in America, us Brits don't fully know all the what's it called, acronyms and so on. But either way, this is a good Manchester City side, isn't it? This is going to be a fun game. This is a very strong Manchester City side, a really strong Manchester City side. In fact, I saw that team before and I was like, fuck me, that's good. Good morning from Liverpool. The enemy. I'm kidding, Nigel. You got North Carolina in here as well, and Denmark and Pennsylvania and Keenan in Denmark. Nice, man. Where else in Denmark? It's good to see you. But yeah, this game should be an awful lot of fun. I'm very happy with this team, by the way. It's a really strong Manchester City side, and it's, yeah, no complaints. There could have been a couple of players that maybe would play instead. Like, I feel sorry for Grealish a little bit. Maybe even Ortega and Diaz and, you know, Mahrez and Alvarez. But, you know, you can't really argue the quality of this Manchester City side. It's fucking good. It's really strong. And it's good to see Foden back in the team as well. Arguably our strongest team, says the Dragon of Ichigo. Maybe it is, man. Maybe it is. Let's move my orange juice out of the way before I knock it over. Maybe it is. It's hard to say, isn't it? But this City side is a very fucking good side. And I cannot wait to see how he gets on today. This is very last minute for me, so I'm trying to sort everything out as I do stuff. What's everyone's predictions, by the way? I went for 4-0 on my match preview yesterday, and I still feel that's a decent shout. I do. Oh, Brentford's own is great. Yeah, they've done a wonderful job with the Moneyball thing, haven't they? Matthew Bentham. He's done really well. He's really well. They've got a very interesting setup. No youth teams, it's just a B team, which is really interesting. But it works for them, and I can't complain. You know, I can't complain by well, look where they've got them. Look where it's got them. You know, they're here right now in the Premier League. A good team playing good football in mid-table. They're financially stable. It's really, really impressive. It's smart use of football. And they're through on goal. Oh, God. Edison just made a big save. That should have been 1-0. Is that Buemo? Should have been 1. Great keeping from Edison. City accidentally showed the first minute and a half on the website. No way. Lads. That'll get you in trouble. Go on, Erling. Nice, Erling. Nice pass. So that a couple of mistakes all around there. Got City out. No way. As if they just did that, Alvarez and Harrison. Fuck me. They're going to get in trouble for that. That should have been a goal for them. Oh, Riley, that's awful, mate. You're like, I'm happy you're feeling better, though, man. That sounds like it was a lot of pain. Knee fusion. Oh, mate, that sounds awful. Yeah, that was a high XG chance, that wasn't it? I mean, quite enjoying the match, the little rascals. Was it on the Matchday live show? Was it after that, if you know what I mean? Was it doing that and then all of a sudden it went straight onto the game? Because if so, lads, City, get yourself together here, man. Like, Brentford are pressing forward. I need to find a way to prop up my laptop a little bit because I'm looking down constantly, as you've probably noticed. XG seems a pretty scientific method, Nigel. I mean, it's based on, you know, analytics, and there's a relative science to it. Obviously, nothing's ever perfect, but yeah, you can't really deny XG does tend to mimic what actually happens. And it does also pass the eye test XG in terms of you watch it and go, yeah, that's about right. That they were big cut chances and so on. So yeah, XG is what it is. It's one of many metrics used to obviously. You can tell as well roughly with your eye test, but I think it's pretty accurate. And I know clubs pay attention to it as well. They do. They pay attention to all these kind of stats and so on, and rightfully so. God, they had the score and everything. Yeah, they would have been recording it obviously for the full replay for the City website. So I'll just go out the shower, can't you? That's scruffy, yeah. But they would have been recording it, wouldn't they, for the replay and just press live by accident. I wonder if they'll get a fine for that. I hope they don't. You know, because obviously I feel like I'll probably possibly know whoever did that in the City team. And they're all class. They're all really nice people. So sloppy from KDB there. Oh, Edison. Jesus Christ, lads. Fucking hell. Edison with a couple of big saves. Flapped at the cross a little bit, but he's done well. That came from a KDB sloppy pass, and they started really well, Brentford here. I can't decide if that was Edison's mistake or just couldn't quite reach the cross or not. Made a couple of good saves, though, so... Yeah, there's worse, isn't there, Riley? There's worse, mate. There's worse. All right, City, fucking step it up. How do I decide where to spend your time growing your own channel, but also accept invitations to City stuff? Look, the way I see it, yeah, of course, is like if City invite me, I'll go because I get to work with the club that I love, and to me, you know, it's incredible. I love doing it as well. If I'm being totally honest, as well, obviously it's paid. Like City do pay, which is very nice for them because I'm there for a few hours. But also as well, like these days, I would love to go to every game, but I just can't justify it. Mainly because I want to be with my wife, you know, and my son, obviously. And I couldn't afford it for a while because I was saving for a mortgage and saving for the house and so on. And I needed every penny I could save. Oh, go on, Erling. So when City get me, go and shoot. Oh, what was that from Gundo? I could have had a better from that. Yeah, but when City asked me to come on, I'm just thinking like, do you know what? It's a way of justifying going to a game because I'm working, if that makes sense. So it doesn't cost me any money, which is nice. And then I get to go to the game for free, obviously, because City. So when they ask me, I just do it. I'd love to be here doing the watch-alongs all the time, but also I love going to the games. And there's no better excuse than going to work with Nadim and Julian Lescott and Micah and Kellen and Natalie and everyone. So, yeah, so if City ask me, I'll do it always because I love it. It's great fun. It's good as well to meet all these people, isn't it? This has been a fucking chaotic start to the game. Brentford should probably be ahead. Gundogan could have scored a 45-yarder, but he had the worst shot I've ever seen him goal. What's everyone making of it so far? It's mental. The only good thing is that it's been so chaotic that we have been sloppy, definitely, Nigel. I do think we'll settle down into the game a little bit. Played Rodri. Go on, Kev. Go on, Phil. Go on! Ah! Haaland in the back post. Nearly. It does feel like a FIFA game, Philly. Absolutely does. He's onside as well. You know what? They might give him offside for that. He's got big legs, hasn't he, man? What does everyone think of my new office, by the way? I built it all myself. Go on, Erling. Oh, Erling with a snapshot. It's crazy. Haaland the only one not going to the World Cup. Yeah, that's mad when you think about it. Absolutely mad. Look, I don't blame Arsenal fans for being confident. Overconfident, no. I think most sensible Arsenal fans don't think they're going to win the league. A few giddy ones will do, but, you know, they should be happy. I mean, the football they're playing is wonderful. You know, Cancelo was suspended for the midweek game night. Legand, James, he was missed the midweek game, so that's where his suspension went. There's goals in this game, by the way. It does feel like a FIFA game. It's end to end. But goals would be good, man. I've got Raya in goal for my FPL team, though. Annoyingly, my backup was Caballero. Doesn't play. By the way, live tip. That's not orange juice. It's clementine juice. Buy clementine juice. It's even nicer. Trust me. We got onto that during Nicola's pregnancy. Clementine juice. It's fit as fuck. That's my life hack. Anyone else on the clementine juice gravy train? Clementine and gravy. Don't do that. That'd be horrible. Isn't it nice looking at the bench as well, where you've got like Ortega, Diaz, Phillips, Grealish, Alvarez, Gomez, Mahrez, Palmer, Lewis. It's such a strong bench. Ruben is getting fat, yeah. He's good, Rissy. We'll try and put him on a video tomorrow, maybe. Introduce him to everyone properly. The confirmation signing video. He's just we're getting him into a routine, but he's all good now. He's all healthy. I swear he started smiling at us as well. Honestly, it's fucking adorable, man. Seeing his little face light up, and he's only he's 4 weeks on Tuesday, but he's already lifting his head up really strongly, and he's already tracking me around the room, like. He looks for you and stuff like that. And he's really alert, like his dad and his mum. Basically, he's just dead lively, and it's great. And it makes my heart melt, and I love it. And it makes me want to cry. Actually, I think I'm overtired. It's nice to be happy because last time I did a live video talking about it, I was still a bit stressed by it all. But now we're very happy. We're loved up actually, and he's smiling and he's good. So Ruben's gonna be wonderful. Beautiful little boy, spotty little boy. He's got all the baby acne, but a beautiful little boy. Exactly, yeah, of course, you're right. Arsenal fans will probably have to wait until they play City, but they were good against us last season, so they probably feel confident for that reason. That's nice. Kev, that was lovely, but Phil just kind of didn't know what to do with it. Isn't it mad that we just signed a Kanji for like 14 million and he's just fucking mint? You know what I mean? Like, no questions asked. I need to prop my laptop up a bit. Hang on. A couple of books should do the trick. There we go. My laptop there. I apologise. A little bit better. There we go. Go on, Kev. Go on, Kev. Lovely. Nah, Phil. I mean, it's understood why he cut back there, but it feels like... Yeah, it feels like maybe he should have took the shot himself. A lovely counter, though. Go on, Stonesy. Did you see Sterling picking Stones in his England five-a-side team of all time? To be honest, both Palmer and Lewis, mate, Philly. I think both of them. I think Palmer's going to get a lot more game time when Mahrez starts to move on. I think he's been groomed for it. Shoot there, Phil. Phil should have shot there. He should have shot on his left foot first time. Absolutely. And obviously, like, it'll be, Rico Lewis. I mean, with Kyle Walker starting to slow down. Is he 18 yet? He might be 18. He's 18 soon, isn't he? He's still 17, I think. When he starts to chunk up a little bit and get a bit strong, he's only small. But then, as many people pointed out to me on Twitter, there's loads of great small fullbacks, and there has been. And once he gets a bit stronger and a bit warier, I think we'll be looking at, a potential starting right back from Man City, because he does that kind of intelligent use of the ball rules so well. He's great. So I think he's massively got a chance. I love Haaland's slide passes. Is it me or has Kev just got faster? Yeah, Dortmund did take a loss on Akanji. They wanted him to stay, by the way, but he fancied moving on. And he got the right call. Fair play to him. Please do hit the like button, by the way. It does help support this video and, of course, my channel. And that's always nice, isn't it? Slowly getting back into the swing of things, by the way, with the videos. It took a while because, honestly, I'm sure there'll be some parents watching this, but you do not know exhaustion until you've had a child. It's on another level. Like, your head is not in it at all. So I'm finally getting back into the rhythm of things now. We finally got a routine with baby and so on. It's nice. So more videos and all that kind of stuff. Nicola's gone out with baby and her mum. They've gone for a walk, so I'm just looking at the location tracker to see if they're okay. It's a habit, can't help it. Fuck! Fucking hell, City. Ah, man. Oh, man. They deserve that. They fucking deserve that, don't they, as well? They deserve that. They absolutely deserve it. I need to see the replay again. Ivan Toney. A long ball. Oh, it's so basic. Stones is playing him on. It's just so direct. Just 2 headers, 1. Kanji doesn't win his header, nor does Laporte. It's a good goal. It's a good goal. Fucking hell, City. Fucking hell, City. We need an immediate response here. An immediate response. Tony's a fucking good player. Should he have gone to the World Cup, chat? Should he? Right, massively. We've got to turn it around. Absolutely need a fucking absolutely huge response. Fucking hell, City, man. That's infuriating, isn't it? That's absolutely infuriating. Pep will be livid. Pep will absolutely be livid about that. Genuinely livid. We haven't got control of possession at all. We haven't, that's right. We haven't been good. We've not been anywhere near our best. Brentford deserve it. They've had the chances. City look weak defensively. Come on, City, man. Alright. Need a quick reply, City. Quick reply. Getting forward now. Oh, nearly. Haaland nearly on the end of that. There's more of that. Give it to De Bruyne. Look at that cross from De Bruyne again. We just needed one of them to get the foot on it. Oh, I hate football. Absolutely hate football. Right, we need to turn it around, basically. We need to get a foot on the ball and start actually passing it around. None of this fucking nonsense where it's just been really passive. Get up, Akanji. There's nothing wrong with you. Ivan Toney. Fucking Alvin. He's done us there, hasn't he? He's absolutely done us. Right, anyway, City, come on, man, come on. We've got loads of time to turn around, so I'm not panicky yet. I'm not panicky. I think we will score. To be fair, it's a weird one with the headers because you can't be in two places at once. Like you can only. It was so close to him. It's just the flight of the ball just got above him. I mean, like if someone's slightly behind you and the ball goes slightly further or whatever, like this. As long as they're tight on the man, I don't know. It's really hard to win every header. Simple as that, really. I think the first header was probably more the one that should have been won with a Kanji potentially. It's difficult. I still think we're going to win. Bernardo's been great, Navrav. Did you not watch he's been great this season. He's not a right winger, obviously, massively, but he's had a great season, Bernardo. He was one of his best ever games against Fulham, for example. Nigel, you should be 3-1's a good prediction. I'm not sure that's true, don't at me. I'm sure we've got longer than 10 minutes to equalise because we know how quickly City can go on a little bit of a winning, a goal streak. Yeah, we've come back from worse than this. The good thing is, obviously, on the bench, we've got loads of options if we need to change it. Like, loads. And I feel like we would do. I would like the equaliser for half time as well. And to be honest, if you get the equaliser anytime soon, I wouldn't be surprised if you got the second goal. It's hard not to be confident with this City side, though, because they've proven so many times. Where's Haaland as well, there's a way, all you've got to do is put one cross on his head or his feet. He's so clinical. Go on, Johnny. Johnny Boulders. Nice ball to Foden. Oh, and Rodri blasted it. I don't know why. Foden shot there. To be honest, it wasn't really a shooting chance, was it? Has he appealed for a handball there? I mean, I think his hands are tucked in there. It did hit his hand, but they're tucked in, so I don't think that's not a handball, in my opinion. And this is a City fan saying it. I'd like it, but I don't think it's a handball. They're right by his side. I mean, his hand has to be somewhere, doesn't it? But I'm old school with handballs. I think the rules are too strict. The thing is, often, if you play that you don't want to get injured, sometimes you can get injured. Like, if you don't go into challenges strong, you can come off worse. Sometimes you have to commit to them, otherwise you'll injure yourself or get injured by your hesitancy. So I do think often, that attitude about trying not to get injured isn't always necessarily a good one. I don't think anyone's doing that here, by the way, and I don't think there's lack of effort or anything like that. The players are playing, it's just difficult. They're a good side, Brentford. Brentford are just all over us. Good ball, Kev. Go on, Joao. Oh, Cancelo, that's a fucking shite ball. Foden was clearly never going that way. But he's passed it right back to him. Yeah, I agree with Brian. I think Brentford have played well. I don't think City have played great, but I think it's a lot on Brentford playing well. Oh, love that football. That football was beautiful. That little kind of 1-2s between Haaland and Foden and Gundogan there. And people say Haaland doesn't have any link-up play, but that, to me, that is an improvement already in what we know of him. That was slick, wasn't it? Go on, Kev. Good ball. Ah, Gundo. Gundo's touch, man. Go on, Kev. There's always that out ball, isn't it, to Haaland. Kev just trying to find it. They are good on the counter, undeniably. I'll play Bernardo. Play Bernardo. I'm ball. Come on, ref. I'm ball. They're claiming it. They're claiming it. I need to see a replay of this. They're obviously going to check. Bernardo's done really well there. Ooh, that could be, you know. That's a handball. That's a handball. But I think it's outside the area. Or is it? I think that's outside the area. What does everyone else reckon? Or is it on? That's so hard to decide. I would not want to be a referee there. I think that might be outside, personally. I think it's outside. Is it on the line? Is it on the line? I actually agree with no penalty, I think. I actually agree with no penalty there. It's so fucking hard to do. You can't see where it is, can you? You can't. You can't just give a penalty. I don't know, man. I don't know. I honestly don't know. I feel like I'm looking at Twitter and everyone seems to think it's in the area, but I just don't think you can tell. Come on, City, man. They're on the ropes here. This is getting scrappy. Go on, Kev. Go on, Kev. Anything there. Come on. There's got to be a pen in there somewhere. There's about 4 incidents. What the fuck's going on? Kev should have shot first time, by the way. Should have smashed it there, Kev, shouldn't he? I don't think that's a foul on Kev, by the way. I don't think that's a foul on Kev. I think he's looking for it. No, I don't think that's the one on Haaland. Ivy's ran into him. That's not a penalty in my opinion. He's kind of cut across him, but this is chaos. Good though. Good though. Keep up that energy, man. Keep up that energy. Maybe they would have, Olivia. Maybe they would have. But Fury's good, man. Fury's good. The commentator's saying City look a bit annoyed, but I don't think any of them were pen, personally. That's the thing. I can be honest as a City fan. I don't really think any of them pens, but thank you very much, Odin. Glad you like the decor. Yeah, it's It was the attic. I converted it massively, so I'm glad you like it. It's totally different to how it was, but I'm very happy with it. Got to get a TV there as well, you know. There. Use it to play some games and maybe do a bit of streaming. Come on, City, on. Come on, City. I think you're right, actually, by the way, Brian. The next vague pen shout, we're going to get it. I do think those pens are all a little bit... Maybe the handball one, that was sort of on the line. It's hard to tell. I do agree. If you can't tell, I couldn't guarantee. One angle looked yes, one angle looked no. So in that instance, you kind of just got to... I don't know. Played Laporte. Good dribble. Take the corner. I don't think Wolves are going to be Arsenal. The best we can hope for with Arsenal is a draw, maybe. Arsenal will beat them. A draw would be nice, though, wouldn't it? I don't think the referee gave anything, though, did he, Lagan? He says a 50-50 decision should always go with the referees in the pitch decision. VAR is not there to referee the game. But I guess he didn't give a penalty. He just... he gave handball, but he didn't point to the spot. He pointed outside the area. Oh! Gundo for a nice little run. But yeah, I actually agree in general, Lagan, but I don't think he actually pointed to the spot. That's not a handball either. Gundo did well, though. Thanks for the super chat, by the way, Lagan. Appreciate it, mate. I agree, though. I definitely agree. Bit of needle in this game now, by the way, isn't there? A little bit of spikiness, and I think that's... Yeah, Legand, you're right. You're absolutely right. Come on, lads. Probably got a better chance with 10 men, though, in this City side. That's a poor ball. I tell a lie, it was a good ball. Go on, Kev. By the way, Angry Kev's the best Kev, so piss off, Kev. Go on, Bernardo. What the fuck was that, Stonesy? What the fuck was that? That is absolutely a foul on Laporte, by the way. Did you see that on Laporte? You're right down there.
Damn it!
I can hear you come in. I know you're at home as well.
I've set it up. Hi.
Nicola's trying to sneak surprise me. You alright?
God damn it, I was doing it. I set it up with my mum so she could laugh at you.
No, I knew you were home. I saw on the map.
Oh,
The wife's trying to surprise me. Are you okay? How was your walk?
it's good. He started crying, but he's fine.
Oh, okay. Love you. That should have been a pen on the ball. Absolutely. Absolutely. By the way, we've really upped the level of quality. As Worthless just pointed out there, 96% possession in the last 10 minutes. It's become one way. And I think City are better when there's a bit of aggro in the game. And there is right now. So the more we play with this energy and intensity, the more chances... Well, the more scrappiness the game will kind of descend into. And I don't really have doubts we'll take the chances anymore. We'll obviously miss the odd chance here and there. But largely, we've got confident finishes at the moment. Played Laporte, good defending. Countering quickly there. God, there's a roar from the crowd then. That sounded like it was the last 10 minutes of the game. Come on, Blues. Go on, Cancelo. No one there. No one there. They will play him every now and then together, but I guess never have. Alvarez will play every now and then, but I guess Guardiola will he'll mix it up every now and then. I don't think Alvarez has fully earned an out wide role yet, but he eventually will happen. Got too many good players, haven't we? Rissi all the way since Bleeding Rising. That was 2016, I think, wasn't it, or 15? Can't remember what year it was. It was it's been an awful long time though, mate. 2016 actually. Bloody hell. Yeah, things have changed a lot, haven't they? Got married, had a kid, bought a house. City became the best team in the land and all the world. Do you know what, Olivia? I think we will get Bellingham actually. I've got a feeling it's just going to be one of those things that City will actually do. Yeah, I just have a feeling we will actually. Like it just seems like we're going to need him as well. Obviously, with Bernardo potentially wanting to go, and I think Bernardo might still want to go in the summer. Gundogan's only got a year left on his contract. De Bruyne, he's still fine, but he's not exactly. He's the wrong side of 30. That I do think they'll be looking at the age profile and the likelihood of someone leaving and thinking we need to spend big on the midfielders. And to me, I think what we could do is do with obviously a big signing like Bellingham, then maybe come on Haaland, man, that was a foul. And then potentially cross his face, and then maybe a bargain signing somewhere. A little bit of a surprise one. That would be good. Someone on with a year left in the contract, like a Kanji or something like that. That would be amazing. Yeah, I was with Nicholas back then. Yeah, I was. We've been together since 2014, Nigel. So a long time. Different world though, different people as well since then. Well, he's not a holding midfielder, is he though, Brian Bellingham? He's a number 8. He's attacking midfielder more. He's more box to box, so he'd be more of a Bernardo replacement. I agree about the Phillips thing, but they're different roles. So he likes to get forward and score goals. Yellow card for a Haaland. Don't know about that. Yeah, when I think of Bellingham's best games, he's playing box to box and he goes forward. And yeah, as well, also Jack could go to midfield. I agree with that, Joe. And get a proper winger. I love Jack, but I wouldn't say he's a traditional winger. He's more of a wide playmaker, isn't he? But a proper pacey right winger, yeah, a right-footed winger would be great. So we could play traditionally out wide as well. Get Caradonna, the Georgian guy, the King Clancy fan. I can't even pronounce his name. Kvaratskhelia? Who knows? Come on, City. Come on, Bernardo. Go on, Bernardo. Come on. Jensen Haaland's been just waiting for his chances, really. He's been fine, a couple of nice link-up bits, but he's sort of obviously restricted to whatever City feed him, and we've not really fed him anything yet. But we know with Erling, he just needs half a chance. So scrappy. They're defending really well. Bellingham's not a Liverpool fan, is he? He's a Birmingham fan, isn't he? I thought he was always just a fan of his home team. There won't be any changes at half time, in my opinion. We could see Alvarez later on. Maybe Jack. Yeah, I don't think he is a Liverpool fan. I think he's a preferred Prem team. It doesn't work that way. Has he ever said that? It's his preferred Premier League team. I don't think he has he? I'm pretty certain he wouldn't turn down to play with De Bruyne and Haaland and I don't think he'd turn down City. I honestly don't. Especially if Guardiola signs a new contract. Erling. Go on, Kev. Go on, Kev. Go on, Phil. Chance. He's right to shoot there, by the way. Absolutely. You just got to drag it across the goal instead. Yeah, I don't know what commentator just said the same. Bottom corner. He's got to go across goal there because then, you know, because then if the keeper saves it, it's back into Haaland's feet. Don't we all, Simon? Don't we all? Kanji, man, like, what's he doing there? Kanji was the one person you didn't want to fall to there. Yeah, he might be Legend, actually. Kanji didn't know what to do at all in that position. Not good, this, is it? Not going well. I'm not worried yet, no. I'm sure Bellingham does have a soft spot for Liverpool, but I also don't think you could rule out Man City, you know, given the quality of the City side and the financial resources and Haaland, one of his best friends, and Guardiola and De Bruyne, and yeah. Go on, City. That's a beautiful ball from Edison. Go on, Kev. What a ball from Kev. Ah, just a... oh, weird leap from Haaland. He just flopped, did he? He's a meme. Oh. Great pass from Edison, to be fair. There's a good ball out wide to Gundo as well. He's offside, maybe, anyway, Haaland. He's flopped, man. By the way, Sally the God of Africa, you're absolutely welcome here, and thanks for being Liverpool and being sound on it. Like, anyone could be here and be sound. I remember the Stasic, of course we do, Philly. I also, someone said Tiato earlier, and Tia, Tiato. I love Danny Tiato, he's great. Dirty little fucker, but great. A lively boy. He was like a sort of Bernardo, but without all the talent. Just everywhere and wiry and left-footed. But obviously nowhere near as graceful. And obviously different position entirely. But you know what I'm saying. That same energy. Yeah, samely actually, annoyingly. Don't want it to do. Could be even better though if it went the other way. It changes at half time. Maybe Alvarez. Jesus Christ, that effort from Laporte. Shocking. Maybe Alvarez for... I don't really know. I would potentially put Bernardo more central, maybe. On for Gundogan. It's difficult, really. Yeah, maybe something like that. Seeing the City fans getting nervous there. Maybe Grealish as well. But then we need an overlapping fullback, I think. I'm not sure we're going to do that. I think gone wrong today. We haven't played at our fluid best. Look, there's been... Oh, God, that was a chance there, you know. If he'd lifted that, that's a goal. Edison was off his line as well. Yeah, Laporte's not playing well. I don't think he is either, I agree. Go on, Stonesy. In terms of going wrong, I think a few players like Cancelo, for example, have been really wasteful. I think Brentford have played well. Brentford have played really well defensively. A little bit hesitant from Foden. KDB's radar's not really been there. Yeah, that example there. Defensively, we haven't been that great. Play Phil. Nice footwork. And ball. Maybe. Maybe. Maybe it could have been. Maybe it could have been, you know. Oh! What a fucking goal that is. Come on, Phil. That is how you fucking strike a ball. Look at that, man. Absolutely perfect timing. That is an absolute thunder bastard of a goal. Look at that power. Look at that strike. Phil Foden, he's one of our own. My God, look at that, man. Look at that. Is that KDB assist? Bang. Absolutely. That's a rocket. Look at that finish. Fuck. Come on. Come on, City. The power on that strike, man. The power on that strike. Who got the assist there? That is good. That is wonderful. Come on. I kind of just wish we weren't going to half time now. There we go. We were always going to get it. We were always going to get it. That's the good shit. That's the good shit. Up the Blues. That's a ridiculously good goal. Stupidly quality finish that. I love you, Phil. My man, Phil. But by the way, we have been better, haven't we? Obviously, they're hard to break down, but, you know, we've deserved that, I would say. I would say City have deserved... you've definitely deserved that equaliser. Phil's good in front of goal this season, you know. How many is he on now? Come on, go on. Get another one before half time. Yeah, I would say 1-1 is probably 7. Nice. Yeah, I would say 1-1 is probably fair at half time, to be honest. But I wish it was at half time about to be, because I think City were pressing really nicely. Was it Kanji got the assist, by the way? I was hoping it went straight through. Yeah, Kanji, yeah. Because obviously I wanted the KDB assist for the numbers. Possibly Kyan. Probably not very likely. There we go, half time. That isn't too bad, you know. We got the goal, and to be honest, we started to play better, so I'm quite relieved about that. That was a weird game of football. A chaotic game of football. Let me just do the tweet to get people to come over and have their thoughts on Twitter and all that kind of stuff. Let me know what you think about it. I was happy with City's response against a very good Brentford side. You know, it's not going to be easy sometimes. Quick tweet. There we go. 1-1. That wasn't great. It wasn't awful at the same time. I don't think we started off particularly well. My thoughts were that I think we are good value for the 1-1, and I do think for the past 20 minutes City have been really good. We've stepped up a little bit. It's hard to create chances against a team of this quality. It genuinely is, because they were very well organised. That's the one thing about Brentford side, is that when they want to be difficult, they can be difficult. The referee decisions are going to be interesting. Look, I know I'm meant to be incredibly biased as a City fan and all that kind of stuff, but I try and be honest, you know. I try and be honest, and like, I don't think you could tell if that was in the area or not. Some angles it looked like it was, some angles it looked like it wasn't. I sort of understand the lack of conclusivity there. And I don't think it was biased. I don't think it was. I think if it looked like it was definitely in, I think they would have given it. Maybe I'm talking bullshit there. Maybe it was in, but I couldn't definitively tell, because angles and perception are hard and all that kind of stuff. But it's difficult, man. The one for me was Laporte being dragged down. Like, that was really obvious. We probably should have had a penalty in that half, but yeah, like to me, it was. I don't think it was quite as bad as people were letting on. Some of them, you know, I wasn't that upset that they didn't get given him. I wasn't that upset. So, but either way, we've got back into it. Phil, man, Phil with an absolute thunder bastard, and I do expect City will go on and get the victory. I do think we will do. I think they've got another gear to go in the second half, and I do think Brentford, now that we've got the equalizer, won't be quite as comfortable to sit back and just try and soak up the pressure because, yeah, the point's decent for them, but, you know, there's an element of danger now, and they could throw it all away with just one mistake. So it's not been great, but I don't think it's been horrific. It's not been horrific. Some people disagree, apparently, on Twitter and so on. I don't think defensively we've been good. I honestly don't think we are. I think Laporte looks really, really soft, and I think Akanji has been physically outmuscled a little bit too, unfortunately. I don't think the centre-backs have had the rub of this game. Maybe Ake would have been better in this one, a more physical kind of combatant, because he's good in this kind of game where it's really physical and really aggressive. Cancelo's had a bit of a shocker, in my opinion. It feels like Cancelo's been really sloppy, and I do think we've been a little bit. We haven't been like as kind of clinical as I'd like from Manchester City, you know. I wish we were a little bit more sharper. We haven't been fully on it. Like, we haven't been on it. So that's a bit frustrating. But I do suspect we'll turn it around in the second half, you know. We will do. Phil Foden's goal, by the way, you know. As always, absolutely wonderful. That's Phil Foden, isn't it? You know, absolute quality from Phil, as always. You'd expect. We just need a little bit more. Need a little bit more. Oh, his wife giving birth. I didn't actually know that. I'm sorry about Ake. Is that true? Congrats. Is that his first child? Fingers crossed everything's good and healthy, you know. We've been through that very recently, and it's a scary time. That's wonderful news, though, for Nathan. I didn't know. Defensively, yeah, I think we could have been better, and I probably would have chose Ake. But yeah, he's not on the bench, is he? I didn't realise. My bad. Head in the very tight clouds at the moment. Second half, look, there's an argument for Alvarez in a game like this. A bit of chaotic energy. Mahrez might get a go cutting in, and obviously that left foot of his. Grealish could get a shout. I do agree in general, by the way. It's been average to poor overall. It's just a bit indecisive, the performance so far. It's just a little bit lacking quality. Guardiola would not have been happy by the sloppiness, and maybe the passive defensively. I do think the signs of the last 10-15 minutes were pretty good, even though there's still a little bit of lack of quality at times. The intensity was there. And the intensity's there, you know. We all know Stones isn't a right back, by the way. Yeah, he's not a great right back, but I do think Guardiola doesn't quite trust Rico Lewis yet in a game like this, and probably understandably, you know, it's a lot to ask for him. You can't throw a 17-year-old fully in the deep end like this yet. He's going to follow, you know, the path that Foden did, where he gets some exposure, then taken out to kind of assess what he's doing, then a little bit more exposure, then taken out to assess what he's done right and wrong again. So that's going to happen. I think Stones, yeah, I actually agree with San City, though. Stones would have won that header that Kanji lost. But I think once Walker's back, we know he'll be playing. To me, I just want to see more from City. I want to see a little bit of ingenuity. I do want to see City be a little bit sharper, a little bit more intelligent with the ball. And I do think we'll see that, actually. I think it'll come because Guardiola won't be happy at half time. And look, we're in a decent position. Ultimately, just get that victory. I don't give a shit if we play well or not, because we're about to disappear for a month. And that, to me, is all that matters. Tony's good, by the way, isn't he? Ivan Toney. He's a good player. I bet he's Devo not going to the World Cup, but, you know, it's difficult for him. We need Dias for either the centre-back, says Naz. Maybe we do. I think Dias might have been better as well in a very physical game like this. They've gone for the ball players. And look, Laporte was nowhere near Tony as well. Akanji should be winning that header. And then Laporte, was he? No, he was pretty loose on Tony there. I think Dias wins one of them. I think he does. In a game like this, honestly, for me, it would have been like Ake would have been great in it. Obviously, he's not available, unfortunately. That handball shout. I'm going to see what the pundits say. I can't tell. I genuinely can't tell. The pundits think it was outside on the stream that I'm watching. So many claims for handball. Ake, apparently his wife's giving birth now, so that's apparently according to some people on it. I don't know how true that is. If it is true, that's wonderful. By the way, I think City are better when chaos ball reigns. You know, I do think things are looking a lot more chaotic in that towards the end. It hasn't been a great half of football though. I don't know. I don't really know if the heads are in Qatar yet in the World Cup. I don't know. I don't think there's a lack of effort. It's just, it's weird. Like it's very hard. It's really hard to switch your head off of those things. It's really hard, isn't it? Like, you don't know. You try and play, but the back of your mind, subconscious, takes over a little bit. Like, it's very difficult. I don't think Goodham has a good game either, by the way. Stonewall. All right, George. Honestly, I'm a City fan, and I would say if I thought it was definitely the area, but I just couldn't tell. One angle looks like it's out, one angle looks like it's in. It's just, yeah. Foden's goal, by the way, is brilliant. Absolute thunder bastard. That, fingers crossed. Obviously, we get the second. Look, I want to see Alvarez in second half at some point. I do think we should give that team another 15-20 minutes, but I think Alvarez is good in a scrappy game like this, and Alvarez buzzing around would be great. Hello, Ruben in the chat. His mother is on one again. Everyone say hello to my son in the chat there. Just what's your what the classic Ruben McInerney there. We haven't seen Ruben on the live. We can do it later actually tonight if you want to. Maybe do it tonight or maybe do it tomorrow. We'll bring him on and we'll introduce him properly. I don't want to do it around again. I want to do it properly. It'll be nice. It'll be fun. Ruben McInerney, man, what a guy. Not a Pence's king. I don't know, yeah. I don't know. Well, was it a pen, Ruben? What do you reckon? Kay said, I don't think Foden was great besides the goal. I actually agree. I don't think he was either. I think Foden had a pretty poor game. To be honest, there we go. Ruben said it was a pen, so I fucking know. If Ruben says it was a pen, it's a pen. Ruben Elton McInerney. We like to sing Lion King song to him. Ruben Elton McInerney, baby Ruben, baby Ruben, baby Ruben. That's what I sing all the time to him. You get a lot of nicknames for your baby when you got one. Sell me. Ruben's got fucking zero chance of being a United fan. He's already got about 4 City kits. He's going to be on these videos talking about City, and I'm going to take him to City as soon as I can do. He's a bit too young to go to the Etihad right now. It's a bit too much for him, but he's got no chance. Thankfully, as well, he's going to be watching and supporting the best team in the land and all the world. So, he'll watch City win and he'll be very happy. Never. There we go. Look at that. The son's in the chat. He's very remarkably advanced for a 3-week-old baby, He turns 4 weeks on Tuesday and he's already typing away. Next Foden, yeah, definitely. Project Haaland with Ruben, yeah. Project Foden. Project Rico. We need another fullback. Wish your wife Rosie happy birthday. Of course you can. Anthony, is it Rosie Leiden? Or is it just Rosie in general? Happy birthday, Rosie. Have a good 36th birthday. Rosie, it's Nader Manua's birthday today as well. So you and Nader Manua, the chief, happy birthday to the both of you. A girl called Diaz now, yeah, imagine, yeah. Diaz is a pretty cool first name actually. Diaz McInerney, can you imagine it? Second half, though, we need to be better. And I'm sure we will be. I'm expecting City to be. Look, I like it when we've got a bit of when City feel hard done by. I think they're the best, and I do think there's a sense that City felt hard done by in that first half, and it does get the energy out of the crowd. I don't think we've been playing good, fluid football, but ultimately it doesn't really matter. Thank you, Jack. It's very appreciated. But Brentford have been playing well as well. Like sometimes there's we forget to give the opposition team credit, and they're a very organised team, and they are compact, and they are dogged, and they are defensive, and they are determined. And I do think there's something to be said by that. Fair play to them. 1-1 is a scary scoreline. It is, but it's not terrifying. Mark just says we'll win them all. I love it. Mark's energy. Every single stream he's there saying we'll win them all. And Mark, I fucking love it, mate. Maybe you're right. Maybe you are. Maybe you're very wrong. Who knows? But either way, let's all be a bit more Mark. Let's get behind it. Mark, love you, pal. Cheers, Charles. Look at the sun there. Watching City on a Wednesday night. You play Thursday because you're fucking shy. Go on, son. Go on, son. You know, that's my son right there. That's my son right there. Yeah, already dishing it out. I did. He's not even spoke a single word to us in person yet. He's so chatty in the chat. It's incredible. Yeah, Brentford have done well. City's imaginary squad depth. They've done really well. Yeah. Like, I got to give them credit. Like, there's a tendency sometimes to, not give the opposition credit, and I think we do deserve that. The best in all the land and all the world. Ruben, the best in all the land and all the world. Sorry, it's so distracting having a son, and the wife loves it. She sits down there pretending to be our son. Pathetic, but adorable. Did you hear that? Oh, the kids can swear. I know what I mean, look at swearing already. It's shocking behaviour. I love you already, Nicola. It's funny, isn't it, how the wife's gone quiet in the chat? Where's she gone? You know what I mean? She's disappeared. Bless her. Have you already set up his own YouTube channel, by the way? The image of Nicholas is sat there typing away as a son is hilarious. Oh, no, it's definitely Ruben, yeah. Anyway, our time 1-1. Second half, City carry on with that aggression, carry on with that intensity. City are in games like this. City just try and box you in and smother you until you make a mistake. And given the quality that City have got with the likes of De Bruyne, Foden, Haaland, etc., it's all about basically just boxing them in and forcing it. It's more about repetition and the eventuality of a chance falling. Can we get Ruben to 100,000 subs? Can we get him there, Can we get him there before me? Go on, go subscribe to Ruben McInerney, everyone, That little terror. I might just I might pin his chats and stuff. Go subscribe to Ruben Elton McInerney. Yeah, Shoko first half, we haven't played well. It's been a bit sloppy, to be honest, man. The energy was good towards the end of the first half, but the quality was lacking a little bit. And I think Brentford have been good. There's always a lack of energy to say that about the opposition, but they have been good. Though a bit too sloppy. Too many passes that were loose. Has Ruben been calling chaos? He has. Nicola McInerney has. My prediction was 4-0, but, now obviously that seems to be dead in the water. I do think we'll win. Maybe a 3-1. I would take a 2-1, obviously. So we'll see. Classic Ruben. He is indeed. Hello to the wife, He's always causing chaos. Ruben McInerney's also a good F1 driver. He's going to be whatever he wants to be, Jack. Mark saying, reckon Pep gives them a bollocking. City start playing quick and Haaland gets the second goal on the 50-minute back post assist by Bernardo. I will take it. I will take that. Yeah, I don't think Pep would have been happy. Swabby. Yeah, Swabby baby. Sweet angel baby boy. That's what Nicola calls him. That's what we call him. Swabby baby. Afternoon, Stephen, all you beautiful blues. Hello to Mark. Yeah, 4-1. In terms of the World Cup, by the way, I don't know. England could win it. All I know is I hope a City player wins it, I want a City player to win it. If it's not going to be England, De Bruyne for me. I want Belgium to win. I want De Bruyne to have a World Cup. I don't know. I just feel like he deserves it for the legacy and so on. And I want De Bruyne to have a World Cup final goal or assist. Win Belgium a World Cup. That's not going to happen. But then if Alvarez won it with Argentina, I'd be happy. If look at the wife frantically switching accounts. Oh, bless her. He does need a motivational speech. I know, Robbie, I will be doing the content. I've got to do the content, man. I've got to crack on and do the content, Got to pay the bills and all that. But I'll probably just do some World Cup content, There's nothing else going on. The odd City video here and there, but I'll do some watch-alongs. I'll do some reactions. I'll get some guests on the channel to talk all things Man City, and it'll be good. But yeah, but in Portugal as well, of course, with the Portuguese lads, Cancelo, Dias, Bernardo, I'll be happy for them too. But I do want De Bruyne to win it, weirdly. But then Foden being a World Cup winner, imagine that, man. Jack Grealish, Foden, Stonesy, Kyle Walker, Calvin Phillips. 5 World Cup winners at City. That is a legacy, that, innit? That'd be great. Right, come on, City. Second half about to be underway. And premium beef rather than the ball. Good. Enjoy it. Enjoy the boob, Broops. Right, second half's underway. Come on, City. My wife there. My son. Yeah, kind of like Barca. Exactly, Kian. It would be exactly the same. Come on, Blues. An aggressive start, but we need to keep up that momentum for the first half. It's getting a bit darker, so I need to turn up the ISO on my camera. 1 second. There we go. A little bit better. That'll do. Go on, City. Josh, I don't feel safe, I'll be honest. I feel safe when we go 1-0 a little early, but I know what you're getting at in general. Right, we've already started quite aggressively on the front foot here, which is good. It's what I want to see. Sloppy that from Kev. Ruben is a good sleeper, actually. He's got that from his mum, thankfully, not me. Well, Kun wouldn't be there, would he? Imaginary. But yeah, I know what you're getting at in general, just as a fan. But to me, I do. Yeah, it's weird. I'd be more. I think I'd be happy with De Bruyne more than anyone. Obviously, England. Obviously, I'm not a big England fan. I never have been. I'd be lying if I said I was. Go on the boat. So it started how the first half ended. That should have been to De Bruyne there, Bernardo. Bernardo's done really well to win it. And then give it away again. A weird little kind of passive events there from Bernardo. Go on, Phil. Nice. Yeah, exactly. Nice. Imagine KDB. Imagine City won the Champions League and then Bernardo, KDB won the World Cup. I'm liking Foden being a bit more central here, by the way. I'm liking it. Oh, better. No, Kian, I would get swept into it. I'm not a massive England fan, but eventually, I would still support him. But it's more just like a second team vibe, I'd just sort of get into it eventually. Plastic, basically. I'm a glory hunter, And obviously, I'd be buzzing for Stones, and Foden and Calvin and everyone. By the way, that was better, much better. Like, more intricate around the area and getting players into the box and timing the cross a little bit better. Bit more. Ooh, outswinger. Oh, shit, man. Oh, fuck. That looks painful. It's just a collision, I think, isn't it? Oh, it's totally accidental, but that looks painful. Where is he? Oh, yeah, that looks sore, man. That looks sore. He's going to be alright. He's going to be okay. I think he won't affect him for the World Cup or anything like that either. It'll just be stitch job, I reckon. You'll be okay. Get him off for Diaz. Just get him off for Diaz, no risks. That was not a penalty shot, Kevin. No, it was an accident. Total accident. It wasn't for me anyway. Surely Ruben's getting up. Not my Ruben, the other Ruben. He's okay. I think it's just a bit of a split. Yeah, you got. Sometimes you got to play for caution there. Look, to me, you don't carry on when you're bleeding like that as a centre back. You can't head the ball again, can you? You know what I mean? Like, you can't be heading the ball. You've got a cut like that, bleeding like much. Oh yeah, this won't rule him out of the World Cup. Thankfully, if it's just a cut, a gash, you can put a bandage around that. You can glue that up and stitch it. And it'll be fine in a week, won't it? He'll still go to the World Cup. I presume so. I don't think Ortega would have stopped the goal personally. No, I don't think it's anything to do with Ortega, the goal, or Ederson. I think Ederson was fine. I think that's a bit of a reach personally. Just a good finish. I mean, it was a good finish. Ederson, I actually agree. Ederson was good today as well. I think he's made a couple of good saves. Yeah, they're gluing it by the looks of it. They're gluing it the cut. He's coming off surely. I don't think we'll sign anyone in January, by the way. No chance. For me, like, I don't think there'll be any. Yeah, I can't see any signings in January. I think Guardiola ruled it out the other day as well. I think it's very much go until the end of the season, see what we get, and then I think there basically will be. They'll sign a couple of players. I think it'll be a big summer actually, not as big as this summer, but I still think there'll be a big summer. Bellingham's the one, man. I would absolutely take Bellingham in a heartbeat. Need that second goal. There's a lot of injury time here, isn't there? An awful lot of injury time. He's all right as well, so it's like there's no panic now. But Bellingham will keep Bernardo. Oh yeah, absolutely. If it was down to Bellingham or keep Bernardo, it could be keep Bernardo. But I don't think it's as simple as that. Why not both anyway? Why not both, That's what I would say. Long stoppage time, this. I think he's all right as well, so there's no worry about him. We're just going to have to wait him. Are they bandaging him? I really like Tommy Doyle. I think Tommy Doyle's problem is that it's just going to be so hard to get into Manchester City side. To me, Tommy Doyle, everything about him strikes me as like the Ward-Prowse route into the Premier League. In terms of quality. Laporte's fine, by the way. He's got a very unflattering bandage off. I wouldn't want to head the ball if my head was gashed open, would you? I don't know. It just feels like... surely that can't help. I would happily have Tommy Doyle as a backup. I mean, I think the next step for Tommy Doyle potentially is... people have been watching a lot longer than 2018, Todd. I won't make mods. It's only people. It's just my family, actually. Just Nicola. That's all I need. I don't really need mods, to be honest. My chat's pretty sensible, I trust myself to do it myself. But with Tommy Doyle, I feel like the next step is a Premier League loan. Like, he needs to... Maybe if Sheffield United go up, maybe if he stayed there, and played in the Premier League for a year and proved himself, then eventually... I think he needs a couple of more loans before City see him as a first-team option at City to prove himself. Ruben is a good mod, exactly, yeah. And even like, the Henderson thing. I mean, Jordan Henderson level. Henderson, Ward-Prowse, that level. I mean, they're quality players. Henderson fucking has won the lot, so. McAtee hasn't had a good time, but do you know what? You have to learn. Like, Howard Bellis' first loan wasn't a big success. Tommy Dole's wasn't. He went to Hamburg and struggled a little bit, didn't get into the team. We've got to basically be a little bit patient with McAtee. Maybe this is just the loan he needs to kind of get him used to professional football, and then the next loan, maybe the second half of the season he gets going, and finds his physicality, and then he shows his quality. But it is what it is. He signed a long contract, and we have to be patient. Todd, the wife and baby are very good. Thank you very much. Yeah, Lavia's great. I do think Tommy Doyle's got a couple of years before he plays for Man City's first team again, and that might be via a buyback or an exit. Who knows? Laporte's good. How many minutes was that, by the way? Come on, City. Anyway, football's back. Several minutes. 5-6 minutes. The only good thing, of course, 7 minutes. Wow. The only good thing is, of course, he would have plenty of time to check him for concussion. What do you mean, Navrav, in terms of like? I mean, Prime Heart is the best shot stopper, but then for Prime Heart would be shite in this team, so it's difficult. It depends. Look, the way I would look at it is that our best ever team is these teams, and he's our goalkeeper. So, Edison, that is. Oh, nearly. I think Prime Hearts level. To be fair, Prime Edison was about 3 years ago, and I think he was really good. So I like that level where he was a good goalkeeper, but then an incredible playmaking goalkeeper. It's difficult because it's like comparing Haaland to, I don't know, I can't think of an analogy. What's going on here? What's going on here? What's the ref doing? Random City player from years ago that you really liked watching. Peter Beagrie. There's one for you from a long time back. I think Hart's a bigger legend, by the way. Oh, Bellamy's a great shot. I love Bellamy. Who else? Michael Johnson went to my school. He was great. It was this Mark Kennedy. I had a big thing for Mark Kennedy. I thought he was a great winger for a couple of years. He had a really good little spell. I really had a bit of a nostalgic thing for him. Obviously, Berkovic was brilliant. Right, come on, City. Oh, Merrick. Yeah, he scuffed that massively. The thing is with Borges, I noticed a pattern. If you're not in pre-season training with Guardiola, it seems to be a thing genuinely. If you don't get pre-season with Guardiola, you're probably not going to be used at any point during the season. It's like Guardiola has this net of players that he trusts in pre-season, gets time to know them, and then is sort of shut off for them. There's the odd exception, but largely he kind of does that. And he's stuck to the players that were involved in pre-season. And it's sort of a pattern that I've noticed, and whether that's fair or not, just happens. No, I don't really pay much attention to the women's team. Not for any reason other than it just doesn't. It's another team, and I don't fancy supporting another team. If that makes sense. Academy side is a little bit different because it's all part of the same first team squad in a way. If you know what I mean, it's like extended squad, and it all feeds into the Manchester City's first team. The women's team feels like a different league and a different competition. I don't have the energy to learn another league, if that makes sense. Not that I don't appreciate them wishing well, and I've met a few of the players in the fucking ace. Oh, what a ball! Oh. Get up, Erling. Get up. Better football. Come on, City. Knocking on that door, the imaginary door. Nice. Go on, Phil. Go on, Joao. People telling Rodri to shoot then. It's never the worst idea, is it? Rodri's not the kind of guy who just lines up a shot. He's the guy who runs onto a shot and absolutely twats it and scores. God, Laporte's alright though, by the way. Obviously with the World Cup looming, you don't want to... Oh, that was sloppy. Rodri, what are you doing, man? Henry did really well then. Akanji is like exactly what I thought Rayo might end up being for City. Like he even moves a bit like him. Onyeka tried to do Laporte and just fouled him. Yeah, I actually think Stones might be our best centre back, but he's guilty of being versatile, isn't he? Well, I think Stones is happy as long as he's on the pitch, you know. Come on, you Blues. It's really misleading that because it sounds like it's less than half an hour left, but it's like what a good. Well, it's like 53 minutes of played instead, isn't it? Probably, Robbie. Yeah, probably is that. I love that partnership in general. It was great. Come on, City. And what the fuck's? Why are the ref being such a absolute faff with this, man? Mark, indeed, man, says we must win this and squeeze Arsenal. Come on, City. 25 months. Wonderful stuff. Cheers, Mark. What are you doing, ref? Let us play the fucking ball. Oh, because the linesman is not ready. Better be adding this to time, you know? Man bun merchant. That is terrible haircut from that guy there, to be fair. Can we crack on now, lads? You know what I mean? Refs, man. They are very hard to like. Good header from Haaland. Our commentators just said City fans are doubting City. I don't think they are at all. We've only played 10 minutes of this half of actual being on the pitch. Play Bernardo. Lovely from Bernardo. Ah, Kev, man. That's the kind of run Kev makes on another week, but it's not happening, is it? Come on, Blues. Kev hasn't been on it at all. Quite a few people haven't been on it today, to be honest. Come on, City. Must admit, by the way, like the only good thing about like Cancelo's a shite game. The only good thing about when you play a team and you get long injury time is like when it gets to 90 minutes and you see 10 minutes go up on the board, that really does put you on edge. Like all of a sudden you're thinking, fuck me, you've got a long way to go. You feel like you're there, but then they get defensive because they know they're into injury time and they don't start playing normally. They play really deep, so there's an element of chaos and a goal just feels likely when you get to that point. Yeah, we all miss playing people like Leroy. He just wanted to go, didn't he, unfortunately? It's also worth remembering that there was the odd game with Leroy where he just turned up in games like this and he just was shocking. Oh, Gundo! That's a fucking sitter. You've got to score that, mate. You've got to score that. Lovely from Haaland, by the way. Lovely from Haaland. Yeah, he's onside as well, Haaland. Ah, he's picked him out as well. People talk about Haaland's link-up play as if he hasn't got any, but that is beautiful little reverse pass. I think he got under his feet, didn't it? It's a good shot, good effort from Tony, wasn't it? Would have been some goal, that. Proper forward play that from Tony, to be fair to him, you know. It's going early. Do you reckon people like Ivan Toney reckon if he played for Man City, they'd be top goal scorer? Because he's a good player, any of the chances he'd get. He's not a Haaland, but I think he'd probably score quite a lot. Bet he thinks that, you know, I bet he thinks I'd get 25, 30 goals for City. That cross there for Laporte was absolutely aimless. Laporte did well there to match up to his pace-wise and just hold him up. Go on, Kev. Go on, Kev. Sloppy. Fucking sloppy. Get angry, Kev. Get angry. Subs, everyone reckons subs? Who would you take off? What do you reckon? Oh, no, Tony isn't good enough for City. I'm not saying he is, but, you know, generally just his finishing. He would score goals for City. Imaginary wants Julian. Jack wants Super Jack, obviously. And Keane does as well. Rodri needs to go. He's been useless all season. Jesus Christ, I mean. Are people like trolling when they do this? Or do they just see football totally different? He's not had a good game today, but Rodri's been excellent. Like, I don't even know what I'm watching. He's probably his best in position in his world, you know? I don't know. People have their own agendas, I guess. Useless all season, Rodri. Jesus Christ. Last couple of games, he's been tired. I think he has been tired. I think he needs a rest because he plays every single fucking game. Calvin Phillips being back would be very useful. But I can't deny he's been useless. He's the best. Literally the best, in my opinion. Nice from Kev. And then that was to nowhere there, Bernardo. Onyeka's done well there. That would be nice, wouldn't it, Odin? Tevez would win this game on his own, I reckon, today. Come on, City, man. There's still about half an hour left, isn't there? That's what's confusing with that clock. But to be honest, we haven't played well, actually. We haven't played well in this half. Banana's done well to win the ball there. Ah, Stonesy, man. Oh. That's a bit too optimistic from Foden there. You're not going to score from there, pal. You sort of don't blame him having a go, but you know what? Sometimes you got to take an effort, haven't you? Didn't get under it. Honestly, we need some. We need some. We need some. We need something changing. Oh God, that nearly went in. Fuck me, that was close. Nearly 2 on Brentford. That's a really cynical foul on Gundo there, by the way. I thought he'd scored. I don't know how that didn't go in. Was that great defending from the port? Unbelievable defending. How has he kept that out the port? Jesus Christ, man. I don't know how he's managed that. That is incredible defending. That should be an own goal. That should be an own goal. Like, how has he stopped that? I don't know how he's managed that. Is that a little bit of luck or something? But it's phenomenal defending. Fair fucking play, man. That is world-class defending. Save of the season. I agree. Quick turn there from Foden was lovely. Oh, Rodri. Okay. So it looks like it's 20 minutes left, but he's closer to half an hour left, isn't he? Which is so confusing. Yeah, there's a lot of hesitancy today, Brian. I agree. There is. Like, City aren't anywhere near as on it as they should be. What's the ref doing now? Oh, substitutions. Well, there's a lot longer than we realised left, Robbie, in terms of substitutions. It looks like there's only 20 minutes left, but as I said, there is half an hour left still, so the substitutions, it's only like the 60-odd minute, so I think they will be coming on. Bueno, good player. Is Alvarez coming on? I would like Alvarez to come on, by the way. That'd be nice. I fucking hate this game of football, by the way. It's been shite. Absolutely shite. You just want him to come on. Alright, that's got me hopes up then. It's been yeah, it hasn't been a good game at all. Very patchy, I agree, man. Just get through it. Just get through it. Find a way to win and forget about it for a month. That's all I want from City today. That's all we need it to be. I'm not sure about Mahrez either in a game like this. I don't know. It feels like the kind of game where if we're going to win, it's going to be on chaos, and people like Alvarez, they thrive off that, don't they? Like aimless balls like that to Gundogan there. They just don't seem to do anything really. Play Kev. Kev being aggressive there and winning the ball back is exactly what you want. Come on, City. Work it forward. Another aimless cross to no one. It's very hit and hope. Haaland's had nothing to work for. Absolutely not. He has been shy so far, Robbie. I agree. And Haaland doesn't look happy. He does it like Damon, doesn't he? He does from House of the Dragon. The thing is, though, give him a chance. Oh, his link-up play. I think Haaland's link-up play has been good. It's been good. Like, his little give and goes around the area have been really nice. He's trying to do little flicks here and there. There's a side to his game that's coming out a little bit. Like, here he tried to play in Gundogan first time. It's a nice little effort. It's got to come off, though. Ah! Come on, City, get it clear. Haaland's done really well again there. His link-up play is so good. He's not getting to that, Kev. That was so optimistic. That was so optimistic. He's not a fucking... You know, he's fast, but he's not actually a robot. I think we believed it too much there. He needs to be dinked in the air, doesn't it? That's so unlike Kev, that. It's really off him. I think he's tired. My concern here, and I hope Guardiola's realised, is that, and I know he likes to play the same team and so on, but we're not playing well. Like, I don't think we're forcing him back or anything like that. It feels easy for Brentford right now. It feels that they got us at arm's length, and they're just kind of holding us off. And a long effort. Good effort from Cancelo. Good save from Raya. There's a lot of that, you know. Gundo, man. That's a fucking chance as well. That's a chance. For a player of the quality of Gundo, when it falls like that, that's a chance. He's just absolutely twatted it out the stadium. About 20 minutes left now, right? Just over. Do something, Pep. By the way, that jump is horrible. I don't really like... maybe it's just me. I don't really get it, but I don't really get the... that brand at all. What brand is it? Is it something I don't know? Don't you dare say that, Nigel. Don't you dare say that. Go, Bernardo. Whip it in, Kev. Oh, what a ball. Nearly, man. Nearly. That was a nice ball, actually, but I don't think Stones read it. So was it a good ball then or not? You know, the guy who's going for the ball doesn't read it. Is it a good pass? Probably not, but... Good team, Brentford. I wonder if Pep's going to make any changes, because I do sometimes agree with the whole don't change it, but in this instance, I'm not really sure what... If we look good. No, that's not foul, for fuck's sake. Nothing in that. Watch him give like 5 minutes of added time or something like that instead of 10 that it should be. Right, I'm really fearing a Brentford sucker punch here. Oh god, that was a good cross as well. Nearly at the back post. Come on, City, man. Come on, do something. Poke him with a stick. Get him going. Show a little bit of fight. You've got just under 20 minutes left of this game. The last one before the World Cup. Go for it. Get the 3 points. Be fucking aggressive. Oh, I don't care if they deserve it or not, Mark. I just don't want it to be a thing. Nah, nothing in that Haaland get up. Ah, it's just cross and cross and cross. Ah, really? Ah, that's so infuriating. There's nothing on that Haaland. Get up, man. You've been soft there. This is absolutely shite. Come on, City, man. Come on, City. A real lack of urgency at the moment. Oh, Kev. I must admit, I'm getting twitchy now. I'm getting twitchy. That was a handball off Stones. The annoying thing is, it did hit his hand, and they would have. If that had gone in, they would have cancelled it. I don't think you're right, Mob. I don't think the crowd are giving him anything to go off. It's so sterile. Like, it's hard when they're just not getting up the pitch, and I think there's an element of the crowd trying to get behind him, but they get like Bernardo there giving the ball away so sloppily. Ah! Fucking hell! Fucking hell! I think he's dived. Maybe. I think he's dived. Fucking hell, Joao. He's had a mare today. Go on, Phil. That was so stupid. That there, just a random launch up to fucking Haaland. What? Why? Just be a bit more intelligent in the use of the ball. It's just aimless. Go on, Phil. Go on, Phil. Come on. Make some fucking subs, Pep. Do something. Do anything. Right, Alvarez is on. Come on, man. Alvarez, let him get the winner for us. Cancelo off, by the way, is probably the right call because he's been shite. Actually happening. He's got about 15 minutes, maybe. Come on, Julian. Come on, my man. Come on, my boy. Football. Go on, Alvarez. I have no idea who's fullback. Foden, is it? Is Foden out the left wing back? Maybe. Where you going, Bernardo? I think Bernardo's deep now, isn't he? Nice ball. Go on, Julian. Oh, he's found him, but Haaland's fallen over. Fucking hell. He's picked him out there, really. He's just fell. Ah! This fucking game indeed. What are they taking forever for, man? Come on. Look how deep Foden is. He's playing left back. Foden's genuinely left back. Turn Bernardo. Ah, oh, come on, lads. This is unbelievably passive. It's so passive. Ah. Stop fucking fanning about, man, with these. Oh, that's nice. See Rodri there. See what happens. Like, that's not a foul. For fuck's sake, man. That's when Rodri there decided to dribble and make a little bit of chaos, and guess what? It nearly got through. That's what you got to be doing. Did you get the ball there, Alvarez? No, he didn't. He fouled him. All right, fair enough. Here's a foul. Fair enough. "10 minutes." 10 minutes. Right now, it doesn't feel like we're going to get it, does it? My God, they nearly scored. Jesus Christ, Eddie's had a big one there. Fucking hell, City. Again, man, again. Some big saves. If he's dinked it there, they've won the game. Oh, they're taking so much time. Come on, ref, man. That's such a cynical foul, ref. He was about to play a ball then, wasn't he? He was about to play a ball to Haaland first time. Shut up, AKB, man. Why would you sit there and just randomly slag off Edison after he's played well today? Like, what's your goal there? Support a City player who's played well today. That was a cynical foul. You're right, Ruben. Oh, it's a better cross. It's a better cross. A little bit of pace on it for once. Go, Rodri. Beat the first man, Rodri. Don't shoot, okay, Akanji. Fucking hell, man. Don't shoot from there. And he shot. I do not want my centre back smacking it with his weaker foot from 20 yards there. Don't shoot there. Pass it out wide. It's so annoying. You're not who you think you are there, mate. It did have pace, Ruben. It did. Because you're just giving the ball back, just like recycle it and get more and more. What's it called? You know, just a bigger, well, just a better opportunity. Offside. He's kicking the ball away. Arsenal got Wolves, Angus. Come on, Rodri. Come on, get forward, get forward, get forward, get forward. Another late winner needed. Oh my god, they just don't know what they're doing at all, do they? Alvarez in a good position there. It's great, Alvarez. Played, Phil. Oh, decent cross that, you know. But then we've gone all the way back to Akanji. Played Akanji. Ah! Is it happening, isn't it? It's not happening. I don't think it is anymore. I've lost my confidence in it. I don't feel like it's going to happen. Doesn't feel that way, does it? Yeah, no one's had a good game. No one's had a good game. It's been shite, to be honest. It's been absolute shite. They're taking the piss, aren't they? They're taking the piss. Come on, City, man. Come on. Get up the other end quickly, aggressively. Come on. Come on. You got like 5 minutes left. Where's the fight? Where's the fucking determination? Even Phil's jogging right now. Go on. Oh my god, this is so annoyingly passive. I'm so bored of watching City dance in front of a defender and not beat him. Oh, and Kev's just giving it away as well. Like, Jesus. See, a little burst of pace there from Foden is what you need. You need that. You need someone just to run at people, stretch the game a little bit. But then it's gone back to... That should have been out wide there to Bernardo. It should have been to Bernardo, Rodri. Turn. Ah! Corner. Phil. Come on, City, man. Nerves now. Oh, no. Oh, no. Fuck's sake. Don't go. Fuck me, man. Fuck me. Absolute fucking shite. Fuck me, man. That was utterly dog shit. Utterly dog shit. Oh, we don't deserve it. We don't fucking deserve it, man. Like, what? Fair play at Brentford. Absolute shite from us. City, awful. It's just been off it all day. Off it all day. They've all been shite all day. Every single player on the pitch has been naff. Oh, Kanji, man, that's abysmal. That's abysmal. Absolutely abysmal in every single sense. I didn't need this, man. Jesus Christ. This to end this half of the season. Oh, fuck me, City. Absolute shitbags. Last minute equalizer, maybe. Absolute shitbags, man. I hope we go to the World Cup. We had heads in shame. They've been terrible today. Terrible. I fucking loved a lot of them, but they've been embarrassingly bad today. You know. What are we doing? What are we doing? Jesus Christ. It's fucking amateur hour. Absolute clowns. Just put me out of my misery, man. Just end this game. Arsenal, well done. The top of the league. Good save from Edison. Good keeper. Yeah. Yeah, I thought we would win. Taylor, you know? But you know what? It's because we all had last two times we played Brentford, we beat him well, you know? Fair play. I was wrong. Absolutely wrong. I thought we'd be really up for it, you know? I thought we'd have rested players and be up for it, but we've been shite. So just put me out of my misery. Fair play to Brentford. They've deserved it. City have been abysmal. Tony's been fucking great. He should be going to the World Cup, probably. Brentford deserve it. Fair play to him. Here comes the trolls, by the way. I mean, if you're going to troll, at least troll intelligently. We've been way below par. That was abysmal. Oh, I'm staying offline after this, by the way. I'm going nowhere near the internet for the next few hours. I cannot be arsed with the fallout. Even that there, man. Even that. There we go. That was abysmal. City have lost to Brentford side that deserve it. Absolutely deserve it. Fuck me, that was terrible. Well done to Brentford. City, abysmal, man. You got to be better than that, you bunch of pussies. We are now 2 points behind Arsenal. We played Wolves, and they got to win that game, Wolves. Oh, well, yeah, a lot of lessons to learn from that game. Go to the World Cup, be in a bad mood. I hope you go to the World Cup and have a bad first few hours, City, because they were abysmal today, and I think there's a real lack of decisiveness, and I'm in a very bad mood about that. I've got to be honest. Tiredness does not help. But, we'll have to work out in the second half of the season. We'll have to work it out. Guys, thanks for watching this watch along. Arsenal, top of the league. Brentford deserve that. Absolutely deserve it. I'm not going to sit here and be sour. They do deserve it. City have been shite today. Didn't create anything. Too many people, too sloppy. I don't know the reasons. You can have bad days. You can do. Maybe it was just a bad day. What it is, there was too many players off the boil today, and that has cost us massively. Not good. Gonna take a little bit of time to stew over that, and I'll do my match reaction later on tonight, I reckon, or maybe even tomorrow after. I've got to go and see a friend now. It's their 30th birthday, so I'm gonna see them. But shite, absolutely shite. City sloppy. Needs to go. Fuck off. All right, trolls. The trolls are coming. The trolls are coming. I'm bracing myself for the trolls. Right. In a bit. Thanks for watching the live watch along. As always, naff. Bye bye.